What separates a struggling agent from a successful one? Everyone talks about $1 million GCI numbers, and yes, those numbers could be real, but what's really behind them? It's rarely luck. It's not chasing every lead that comes your way. It's about mastering a handful of just fundamentals that make the difference between being stuck and scaling to $1 million agents. I'm Spencer Sue, a Bay Area realtor who closed over $85 million in sales last year. This year we're on track to do the similar amount. And today I'm breaking down the 5 points that separate successful realtors in 2025 from everyone else that is struggling. You may hear this over and over again, but you gotta focus on your niche. The fastest way to fail in real estate is trying to please and be someone to everyone. Average person already knows 12 realtors. So why should they want to choose you? The answer, you need a niche. That could mean working with first-time buyers, luxury clients, investors, or relocations. Or it could mean becoming the go-to agent for a specific neighborhood or community. When you pick a niche, you can learn everything about their struggles, questions, and goals. You create this persona that allows you to gain that skill, but also become that trusted expert, not just another general realtor. People aren't hiring generalists these days. They're hiring the person who owns their niche. Number 2, once you have identified that, you need to build systems and processes. Most agents wing it. They run open houses, chase leads, and hope for results. The problem? Without systems, everything you do is going to be random and inconsistent, which also means it's not trackable. Top producers treat real estate like a business. That means having a clear client journey from lead to raving fan and systems for each stage. You need a CRM, a database, follow-up campaigns, newsletters, automations, and personal touches. This is what allows you to scale and avoids burnout and keeps generating those referrals year after year, but also allows you to focus on who you should be actually talking to at any given time. Next is about the scripts. When I say scripts, I'm not talking about memorizing cheesy finisher lines. I mean being so confident in your general communication that you never freeze in high-stakes moments. Think about it. If a seller tells you another agent that they're charging for 1%, do you know exactly how to respond right away without hesitation? If a buyer refuses to sign a representation agreement, can you communicate your value in a way that earns trust? You just got to rehearse that, get that in mind, because confidence comes from competence, and competence will come from a lot of practice. You need to know your scripts inside and out so that you can deliver them naturally and ultimately seal the deal, but also overcome these objections, which allows you to be able to stand out versus others. Next, you got to build your brand on the right platforms, because here's the key. Once you've chosen your niche, which we went over in step 1, you need to show up where your audience actually spends time. So if you're targeting first-time buyers, maybe it's going to be on Instagram or on different social platforms. If your niche is a little bit more analytical, they may appreciate people off of LinkedIn or YouTube because you're able to provide a deeper data-driven breakdown. Maybe for luxury clients, their time is so valuable, but they still are scrolling on things on Instagram and YouTube, which has been huge. Take a look at a lot of other YouTube creators and why they're doing so well. But at the same time, you don't want to spread yourself too thin by being everywhere. Instead, you got to focus on the platforms that are actually relevant to your niche and create content that speaks directly to them with a brand that's consistent and easy to find. This way, when your ideal client is just scrolling, you're the one showing up, not the other 11 realtors they know from before. Next, you ultimately, once you have a pool of individuals, you got to build deeper relationships. Lead generation matters, but don't ignore the people already in your network. Your past clients, your friends, your local community. These are ultimate gold mines that if you nurture them, they will pay you dividends. Too many agents just keep chasing and paying for leads and then they move on. Instead, treat every client as a client for life. Stay in touch, add value, show up in their world, be a part of their lives. Because the more you invest in relationships, the more referrals and repeat businesses you'll earn. And quite frankly, they're the most pleasant people you want to be around anyways. So have fun while you're doing it. Now, if you want to go even further, here are 3 quick bonus tips. Expect rejection. It's part of the game. Resilience is what keeps you in the business itself. Figure out a way to manage your stress, because if you don't, this business will eat you alive. Certainly but not least, always keep investing in yourself. The market changes fast. The ones who keep learning always stay ahead. So keep track of your numbers and also don't be shy of reinvesting in yourself. Now this could be education, conferences, learnings, masterminds, coaches, whatever you feel can help you accountable and move the needle, it's well worth doing. Now, the question is, which one are you going to be taking action on today? Drop it in the comments because I'd love to hear what you're implementing. But if you're serious about building a business that doesn't just survive, but thrives, I built a full training program where I walk agents step by step through everything I just shared and much more through our content conversion flywheel program. You'll find the link in the description below. Don't wait another year struggling on your own. Come learn one of the pillars that our team does to ultimately get more than $85 million of business a year. Let's get it.